service. So Psalm 73. So when I say Psalm 73, can you guess what is it about? How many of you can guess what is it about? Psalm 73. Are you familiar with Psalms? If you do not know how to pray, you should learn from Psalms. Psalms are prayers. Praise and the Psalms are praise. So Psalms are very spiritual, emotional, outcry. You will see many Psalms, but there are also some Psalms which are more about praising and giving thanks in whatever circumstances. So Psalm 73, this Psalm, if you read it, Psalm 73, it begins with the acknowledgement that God is good, but it also ends with the acknowledgement that God is really good. But between that beginning and the last verse, you will see a lot of changes. So from verse 2 to 11, how psalmist, the composer of this psalm, had been struggling so much in his life. He struggled a lot emotionally, spiritually. So, especially his struggling is for the prosperity of the wicked, or in Myanmar we call it Matiano and just and fair people. The wicked, that's the Hebrew word. The originally, most of the translation, most of the Bible translation, you will see the wicked. So verse 2 to 11, you will see what kind of wicked people are. So let me just name them very briefly. In verse 4 to 5, for they have no pain, their bodies are sound and sleep. They are not in trouble as others are. They are not plagued like other people, which means they are very healthy. Very healthy people. The wicked people, they are healthy. And verse 12, they are also very healthy here. Such are the wicked, always at ease, carefree. They increase in riches. They are wealthy, healthy. They are also haughty, very proud of themselves, arrogant. You will see in verse 6 and 9. Therefore, pride is their necklace. So in the ancient time, if they wear the necklace, they will put upon the robe. Not underneath the robe. They will put upon that so the people will see that. So it is just for a show. So their pride is to show who they are. They are very arrogant. They are haughty. And they are carefree. It seems that they have no problem. It seems that they have no worries, no anxiety. That's free from anxiety. That's the life that they have. That's the psalmist is complaining about. When they look at the life of the wicked people, how they are prosperous, how they are wealthy, how they are healthy, how they are proud, and haughty, and carefree, and their heart is callous. They don't have feeling, even though they have heart physically, and even though they have emotion, but their emotion, their heart does not work. Callous. Do you know the word callous? How should I explain that? If you are using very hard material for a long time, you will have a callous skin. So it will endure many kinds of hardness. So that's the kind of the heart that they have. Their heart is callous and violence. In verse 6, they are pride. Therefore, pride is their necklace. Violence covers them like a garment. Like a garment. You know the garment that they use to put upon themselves. So violence is such a powerful weapon for them to make riches and to maintain their power. So which means when it comes to the power and their wealth, they tolerate nothing. Nobody. They care nothing. They will do whatever they do, whatever they want to do. They don't care what other people say. That's the kind of people the psalmist is complaining about here. Now, and again, they agreed. Verse 9. They set their mouths against heaven, which means many commentators, they interpret that way. When they open their mouth, the upper one reaches even up to the sky. Very big mouth, imagine that. So which means their greed is limitless. No limit. Nothing can limit them. Even though they are rich, they want to richer more. Richer, wealthier. So that's the kind of people. And they are also 11, you see that. They say, how can God know? Yeah, look at that. They are not atheists. They believe in God, they might believe in God, but they don't care. Maybe they worship, they go to the church, they go to the synagogue, they go to the temple, but their life is totally different from the life that they show to the people in the temple or in this religious building. So they are not. So that's why in what Bible commentary, I don't remember the commentator. In verse Psalm 10 is also about that kind of complaining, Psalm number 10. And the one commentator say that they are practical, functional atheists. Theoretically, they might believe in God. They might believe in the existence of God. But in practice, they don't care. That's the kind of people here. So overall, what they care is just their money, their wealth, and their power. That's all. If you touch it, you will be gone. You will not be tolerated. You will be in big, huge trouble. So that's why the worst thing, the very tragic thing is in verse 10. Therefore, the people turn and praise them. Wow. Even the people, seeing them, they are alive. Even though they are very wicked, very unjust, but they are prosperous, healthy, wealthy, haughty. Their heart is callous. So people no longer resist them. They agree with them. They follow their footsteps. So in Burmese, we call it mokai tao. Go along with the crowd. So that's why psalmist is now here complaining that in verse 13, all in vain I have kept my heart clean. I live as a godly man. I live as a very morally good man. But what is it? Gain for me. What gain is there for me? So the way I live, my morality is just meaningless. Because in reality, they are real in success. They are very successful, very wealthy people. So they don't care morality. Their morality is money and power. That's all. So why should I practice that? Why should I keep doing that? He's complaining in some way. That's very, daring outcry of his heart before God. But God, listen. So if you read Psalms, you will be very surprised that those songs are included in the Bible. Why? That's very. So God really understands how we feel, how we feel when we experience that kind of situation. God really understands that. And so all day long I have been plagued and punished every morning. So every single day, from morning to evening until he go to sleep, he was troubled with this question. Why? Wow. So here. And verse 17, until I went into the sanctuary of God. Sanctuary, some commentators say it's temple. But whatever it is, it doesn't matter. He just goes into the presence of God. In worship, maybe. In reading the scripture. But most commentators say that he found the answer in worship. In worshiping God. So here, that's why he could not understand why God is allowing that? Sorry, nobody is. Just show the water.